Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. It's Karen, Lavender Clothesline. I am once again sitting in the Goodwill parking lot, only this is a Goodwill we haven't been to in a while. It is in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. Now, for those of you who are wondering why I'm still thrifting while I'm trying to empty the house for the big move to Florida, this is what I do for a living. I buy and I sell. So the move date is about a little bit less than a month away. And I do plan on working through the move, through most of it. The actual driving to Florida, I will probably take a break and maybe just answer questions and emails. I won't be shipping on the road. But for now, we're still buying and selling. That is the nature of the beast on eBay. It's pretty much just like any job. If you're moving, say, a month out, you would still go to work. I am still coming to work. All right, let's get inside Goodwill. Let's see if there's anything good to flip for a profit. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you will. It really helps my channel. All right, let's get inside. I don't think I've ever seen like a pawn-shaped splatterware candy dish. Ceramic. Something looks new about this. I don't think this looks mid-century modern. Okay, it does have the three little marks on the bottom from when it was in the kiln. That is super cute. $4.99 red tag. I think today is yellow tag. I'm gonna have to check on the color tag of the day. Is that sitting straight? See how it almost seems like it's askew? Let's put it on a different shelf and see if it gets any better. I'm gonna bring it down here. Nope, still sitting crooked. Well, that's a shame. Looks like the base might not be level. I'm gonna try it on one more thing. Let's try it on this plate here. Yeah, it's still sitting a little crooked. Oh, that's disappointing because that is so cute. Adorable, but we can't have a candy jar where the candy doesn't sit level. That would be bad. All right, who's making this little do not microwave? Why would you microwave butter? All right, so when you see do not microwave, do not put in the dishwasher or not dishwasher safe, those are all hints at the date something was made. Because dishwashers, even though they've been around for a very long time, haven't always been around. These look like Easter color dishes. False graph. Pretty lavender color, a yellow, turquoise. I don't sell any false graph ever. Now, are there false graph pieces that would bring crazy good money? There are, but I never find them. This little lusterware saucer. Yep, we have an Easter figurine. A mama bunny and her babies. Oh, look at that little cottontail sticking out. That is adorable. Who is making this? Nobody. Nobody has made it. So now I start to look at how the face is painted. That is really cute. Very mass-produced, but they did a good job with the expression in the eyes. Look at the expression. Oh, and even the baby. Oh, that is adorable. $6.99. All right, we can't have everything. Spotting some Fiesta ware mugs. Fiesta USA. These have the ring handle rather than the D-shaped handle. We've got another one back here in purple. Oh, they are lovely. So these are the more modern ones. I think they're more common. I'm pretty sure I have my knowledge right about that. Two more over here in blue. Oh, three more turquoise. I can see why Fiesta is popular. The colors are beautiful when they're vibrant. Look at that price, $7 a cup. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that the ring handle is newer. I'm gonna have to check on that. It's been a while since I've looked at that, but the ones that have the uppercase D, the letter D handle, are older, I think. All right, so $7 a mug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $49. Ouch. All right, this bow is lovely. That is very pretty. Is there a price on it? $4. That is quite nice. I don't know it would sell well, but there's something about that I do like. I think it's the 1980s colors. The pinks and the blues. Very fun. Taking a quick look at belts. This one's made in Argentina and has an R on it. Not sure who the R stands for. It feels very cheap in the hand. Yeah, it feels very stiff. We're not going to get that one. Take a quick look. Oh, here's a good leather one. Let's pull that one out. Let's see if I can put these on another rack. Lots of people speaking loud. Be quiet, I'm trying to film. There's a saying for a t-shirt. All right, first of all, we're going to look at the price. Ooh, $2.99, that's good. Made in USA, that's even better. J&M, is that Johnson & Murphy? I think that's a J. Size 42. Nice condition. I'm going to have to point the camera away, little ones going by. Look at the triple stitching on each side. That's a good sign. The more detail and the more time that a belt took to make, usually the higher quality. This is a really nice belt. Let's take a look at the business end of it, as I always say. Okay, we have a little bit of narrowing from where it was put through the buckle, and a little bit, let's see if this is a break. It's a little bit of a break, but it's not cracked. I always look at the back side to see if it's cracked at all. This one, nice leather. We're going to go ahead and grab that one. Johnson & Murphy, made in USA, leather belt for $3. I thought that's what I had said. All right, let's put that in the cart. It's a little iron figurine of a rat. Is that a rat or a mouse? I don't know the difference between rats and mice. It almost seems like he's supposed to stand that way because his hands are flat. But he does stand upright, more modern. Oh, he doesn't even balance well. He's tipping over. How much is he? $3.99, made in China. If he was just a little bit older, I would take him. He's too young a rat. We don't want new rats. We want old rats. Oh, that's very fun. I guess little plants go in that? I'm not sure. Bottom shelf. Is this called burnt bamboo? I feel like it is. Maybe I just made that up. Did I just make that up? Burnt bamboo? It does look burnt. Trash pal. Nice condition. I have to admit, the furniture I pick up like this, it's a slow seller. I think you have to live in, like, I don't know, the Bahamas to want this. $4.99. That is a very cute little trash pail. I do like that. I might put that in the cart and give that a think about. Yeah, $5. There's a little bit of a rock to it, but I don't think that's a deal breaker. See, it is burnt. Look at the inside. I guess they hold a match to it. All right, we're taking that. On the shelf above the little trash pail, we have two sleeping men with sombreros on their heads. They're bookends, and they're tied together. Maybe they were kidnapped. We have kidnapped bookends. I kind of like that one is all in color and one is in white. I don't know why I like that. This is a very cute set. Is this all hand carved? Can't be. Can it? I guess it could be. What do they want for these? $4.99, made in Mexico. They are definitely vintage. Yeah, I like those. I'm grabbing those. Every time I look through the mugs section, the ones that capture my attention are always the vintage ones. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty, but I never find them in sets, ever. It's like some random cup came out of some old house and it's just a single mug. And not for nothing, but did people back in the day only drink like 1 ounce of coffee? Maybe they're espresso mugs. If you guys saw my morning cup of coffee, you'd be like, okay, that's where she gets the energy. I think I've shown the cups that I drink coffee out of. They're not huge, but they are definitely not dainty. That is for sure. That is very pretty. I'm not doing single mugs because right now I have about 100 single mugs to make the move. And some of them I'm just going to bring to the consignment store. So that is part of the plan of moving my inventory consignment. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. See, look at the scene on them. Aren't vintage mugs really cool? I like that these two have the same colorway, the same aesthetic. There you go, I said it. But I'm going to leave those. Whoa, these are some serious mugs. Now we're talking. Wow, I could fit 3 cups of coffee in that one. That is a really nice looking mug. Oh, the Old Pottery Company. I've sold that brand before, and we have 2 of them. All right, let me see if I can place this one on the shelf safely and take a look at this one, make sure there's no cracks. $4 for the 2 mugs. This one looks to be in good condition too. I'm thinking the two of these can probably do, I'm going to say 24 to 27 for the two. So for $4, that's an absolute yes. Nice big cups. I saw this brand tag sticking out, Carhartt. We all know and love Carhartt. Most of Carhartt's items do well for me, especially if they're new and I don't pay a lot for them. These are men's gloves. Extra large, which I think would be Roger's size. So if they don't sell, he can use them till we leave. I doubt he'll need them in Florida. Okay, normally they're $26.99. Waterproof insulated knit cuff glove. And what does Goodwill want for it? They want, okay, $7. I think 7 can turn into 25, especially with the majority of the country having cold weather. I think this is a no-brainer. And plus, they're easy to ship. Thank goodness. We're grabbing those. Mercedes symbol, which isn't always, you know, that Mercedes made it. This is Puma. Recently, Puma had a real problem on eBay. Or we had a problem with Puma items on eBay. I don't know if that situation has been fixed. Lots of people getting Veros for selling Puma. I think that situation has been fixed. What is this up here? Oh, it's a little bit less quality feeling than I'd like. I think it's part of a costume. I thought that was real leather. That would have been good. Oh, we have like a, what do we call this? A tweed dwarfman inspector hat. 1921 is the style. Yep, dwarfman hat. I've sold too many men's hats. That's a nice hat. Oh, the seam on the back, let's take a look at this, has a little bit of a separation, which is odd. I don't know why they wouldn't have finished that. I think this is an imperfection. That should have been like had a cast over stitch. It is a really nice hat. What are they asking for it? $4.99. Do I want that hat? Yeah, I think I'm gonna say no. Whoop, dropping the ball cap. Let's put that back there. That's a shame. That's a really nice hat. There's no way for me to fix that. I'm gonna leave it. Oh. Is this another costume piece? It is not. This is Burma, Australia. All right, I was in the way. I had to get over to the side. People trying to pass. This is Burma. I was saying Australia. I think this is kangaroo leather. It's funny though, because it says made in the USA. So I'm not sure if they harvest the hides of very old kangaroos to repurpose them as hats. I'm not sure, but this is a very nice hat, except for the dust, which will clean up really well. Let's take a look at the tag together, shall we? Brahma, extra large, made in USA. $5 they want. There's the USA tag. I'm saying this will bring a solid 25 to 30, so this one's going in the cart. These caught my eye. I didn't recognize them as Pottery Barn. There's the mark. $4 a plate. I would have been happier with all four together. I'm not a big fan of these plates. I think because it's so much texture, I feel like, I don't know, these would be hard to clean. Not that I'm hand washing dishes, but, and they feel very breakable. Like there's a lot of air, like they're not dense. They're very, I don't know, cheaply made. Made in China, Pottery Barn. Maybe it's Pottery Barn's newer things. I don't know, but $4 a plate. It's going to be $16 for the four. So I'm going to wait on those. Maybe that's a mistake. I've seen these sold singularly for $8 to $10, but I don't think the four would do more than 30. So for the work of shipping this and the angst of it getting there safely, I'm going to wait on these, and I'm also going to put them back here. Or maybe over here. Let's move things around. Let's organize Goodwill's shelves, shall we? That makes me feel better. I feel like a cart would hit into these and just, they would break so easy. Leave a comment down below if you like this type of thing for a dinner plate. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. All right, but at least they're safe. Okay, I have to say these are super heavy, but they're gorgeous. Speckled, beautiful glaze, $4. Heavy, heavy stoneware. That's the marking. Is it Lois? Did Lois paint dishes? Lois, I want your life. I want to sit around and paint dishes. That is gorgeous. All right, we got other stuff to talk about in the cart. A new cart came out. I had to grab a few things. Where were you? I had to do it without you. Wow, these are nice. Again, $4 each, but I'm more tempted by Lois's dishes. I do need a fourth, Lois, so get on painting dishes. Look at the brown and black ones. All right. Oh, I'm on the fence about these. This is a hard decision. Too heavy to ship. Boy, those are nice. If I lived in a cabin in Montana, yes, in a hot minute. All right, I want to see these down here. What are these? Look at that. Sangyo. I always love Sangyo. I'm going to say Sangyo. Something about their dishes always attracts me. I love their sugar and creamers. These are very cool. They're like 70s. Do you guys see a 70s vibe in this? All right, at least they're banding those together. That's a good thing. All right, a new card came out. I took a look at these. These are the Rust Stripe Corel. I don't know that these would do well enough. Again, the colors are 70s. A lot of 70s looking stuff. Do you remember the 70s with the browns and the rust and the avocado green? I'm not a big fan, and I grew up in the 70s. All right, $5. They banded the Corel together. Very happy about that. I'm going to leave that for somebody who has a 70s look going on in their house. Shag carpet, velvet couch, button tucked, big amber colored glass lamps. This is $5 for the 4 of them. I'm going to leave these, but those are kind of cool. Doing a quick check on the Corel Cinnamon Chestnut Stripe dinner plates. That's the official name. 4 of them sold for $12.46, 2 for $8.99. 4 of them new in box, $12.99. Yeah, that'll be a big no for those plates. But for somebody who's looking for something like that, that's a good deal, I guess. I grabbed this quickly off a new cart, even though there was nobody else around. I love this color. This is like a cornflower blue. This is the Hall Tilted Pitcher, definitely vintage. $5. Let's take a look at the bottom. All right, there's the mark, made in USA. Does that say 633? That is very pretty. Little bit of scratching going on here. I wonder if I'm going to be able to rub that off. I don't think so. I think that's permanent. Yeah, a little bit of scratching, but you know what? That's probably to be expected if it's vintage. We got some schmutz here that's going to clean off. Yeah, I really like this. I like the color of it. I like that it's tilted. Let's take a look at comps before we commit. Okay, 4 solds for a blue tilted ball pitcher from Hall. $29.99. They all look like different colors. The second one, $28, $19.99, and the last one is $4. Now, it could be because the person put it on auction instead of doing a buy it now when there weren't that many people on looking for that. Sometimes you can really hurt yourself, in my opinion, putting something on auction. If it's a highly desired item, it can work. But if it's a run-of-the-mill, average, everyday, useful item, and there are more than yours on, you can really hurt yourself with auction, in my opinion. I very rarely do auction. But here is this. I'm looking to see if there's anything wrong with it. No, it doesn't. No chips or cracks. So I think this person just lost out. $4.99. So what do I do when there are comps all over the place? Most times I will look at an in-between price. So because it's between $4 and $28, I'm thinking this would sell for probably about $18, $20, something like that. I'm going to go more with 18 for $5. With the scratching, I'm going to leave it. That's the executive decision. It is a pretty picture. We are in the vase and pottery section. I do like the finish on this. Not crazy about the drip glaze where it's not supposed to be. It is a very nice piece, but the white bottom is showing me it's newer. I think I'm just very attracted to this aesthetic, this color. This is Scentsy, the Princess Tiara warmer, gonna say. Let's turn this around. Sorry for the loud clanging. Yep, that's what that is. Let's take a look at the bottom. Authentic Scentsy product. Thinking this would be about, I don't know, 18 it would sell for. Scentsy can have a following for certain retired pieces. $7. Ouch. I would have been happier if it was like $4. Do I want that? I think I'm going to get that. I think it has a big enough customer base looking for Scentsy. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Let's see if I can put it in without breaking it. Okay, here are the comps for the Scentsy Tiara Pink Princess Crown Warmer. Now, I sort from highest to lowest. I always like to see if there's some version of it or there's some reason one would bring more than the others. $22.20. Now, if you look at it, you're like, wait a second, $22.20 just for further down is $27.99, but eBay sorts it with shipping included. So if you notice, this one has $14.40 delivery, and the one for $27.99 is free delivery. So you have to make sure that you look at that if you're a seller or a buyer. Okay, let's see how many. All right, so this one, $22.20, $18, $19.99, $27.99, $13.31, $15, and $15. Yeah, the last three are concerning. All right, these are January. This is December. I start to look at the date. Now, you can sort by the sell-through rate. You want to count how many are unsold and then how many are sold and take that percentage, and that's your sell-through rate. I do use that, but I don't use it every time, to be truthful. All right, and what do they want for it? Did I say $7? It is pretty. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, $7, a little bit high for me. I'm going to put this back where it belongs. And the other item that I picked up were these Williams-Sonoma bowls. Kind of nice, very heavy, and one of them has a chip. So although I love when Goodwill bands things together, if you buy the group of them for $7, which is a very good price, you're not really getting 5 of them, you're getting 4. You have to untape them. Like I always talk about, make sure they don't have cracks or chips. All right, we're gonna put the Scentsy warmer back. I think that's it for this part of the shopping trip. This is a newer one. The old lava lamps still continue to do well, but that is definitely a newer one. Kind of cool though. All right, that's it for today's shopping trip. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button, and as always, go out and get what's yours. Good morning, everyone. Welcome into the channel. So I'm starting this video with the camera turned around so we can do a vlog style of what is going on around here, Lavender Clothesline, our personal house. Many of you know we are making the move to Florida, and your comments on Instagram and on YouTube are hysterical. You're like, Florida, why would you move there? Have you not seen the beaches of Florida on the West Coast? Just gorgeous. We are very excited. We are in the thick of it. It is happening here at a clip. We have been working really hard, and you guys want to see how a reselling YouTube couple move across the country or down the country. I don't know, down the coast. And we're going to vlog it. We're going to document this, not only for you guys, so that we can look back years from now while we're sitting in our lanai, overlooking the pond when we're 80 years old and talk about the crazy days. And this is what's happening around here. So a lot of the furniture that used to be in the house, or a good amount of it, has sold. I've been sharing that. I also sold my shipping dresser. I'm going to bring you in my office to show you how I'm dealing with that while shipping out quite a bit. Thank you to all of you guys for supporting me and for buying from my eBay store, Lavender Clothesline. Right now I'm running a 60% off sale. I announced that on Instagram, and you guys are just coming out to purchase things to give me your support. I love you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so this is the living room. This is what it's looking like. I did bring a very large car full of my personal artwork. Most of it was mine. I think it was all mine from before I met Roger. A lot of the artwork from the walls, pottery, things that I've collected. I don't have a lot of emotional attachment to things. There are very few things that I love, like my wedding ring, some of the stuff from when the kids were younger, my photos. I'm not really a person that falls in love with things that has to have that thing, so I am paring down. I brought the carload to a consignment situation in a store that is called Beyond the Fork in the Road. And what they do is you pay $100 up front to them for their charitable giving, and then you can bring your items to them, and it is a 60-40 split. I get 60%, they get 40%. They sell the items out of their gift shop. So I did bring, like I said, quite a bit of artwork. A lot of this. We got some spackling to do. I don't think I brought any furniture. Like I said, the furniture has been sold on Facebook Marketplace. I continue to do well with that. Again, I'll try to give you screenshots, but if you missed that, screenshots are in the last video. All right, here is the dining room. The gold and white mirror, very heavy mirror. I'm going to show you the back of this mirror. Now, this mirror did not start out gold and white. I actually bought this, it's a long story, but at a store. It was on clearance. It was very dark. I like a lighter look to things, a lighter aesthetic. Very heavy wood framed mirror. And that is on Facebook Marketplace. This is my dining room table folded up. This is why I love this table. This is coming with us. And the console there, the sideboard is coming with us. Trying to think, pretty much we're cleared out. This is the room empty. We are bringing the rug. I'm just bringing the rug till I get something else in Florida. This is kind of like a Nordic pattern. It's a good quality rug. I'm going to bring it with us. Rugs are easy to move. And the chairs to the dining room table are the chairs that I bought on Facebook Marketplace. Love these, very lightweight. We're all about ease of use around here. This is some of the stuff that's going to go on the truck. All right, so the elephant in the room is that white couch. I want to bring this couch with us. This is the Pottery Barn couch that Roger and I both love. We love it because it's a very deep couch. This couch could actually turn into almost like a bed. When you pull these cushions off, this is almost the size of a twin bed. So if you have company, you can take the cushions off and just give the person some linens and they can sleep on your couch really comfortably. But the couch itself is really comfortable. It's a very, very loungy couch. We love it. Okay, my pillow is backwards. And when I bought this couch in Pottery Barn here in Lancaster, we got it home. We could not get it in the house. I did video. We took out this front window to bring the couch in. All right, so how do we get the couch out of the house now to load it on the moving truck? We're looking at that. We don't want to have to take the window out again because the window has been all, braced back in the proper way and molding is back on and all of that. So Roger's son and a friend are coming over. The couch does fit through this doorway. So we're going to go through this doorway this time, and we have to get it through this door here. That is the challenge. The doorway is 30 inches exactly, and the couch is 30 inches from, let me think about this, the back of the couch has to go that way. But the handles to the refrigerator, this is where my refrigerator goes, stick out. See these handles? The couch will not clear that. So this has to be moved. The water line to the ice maker and the water has to be disconnected. We're going to put the refrigerator here, and then hopefully the men can move the couch in that door. Look at what color my kitchen used to be. This aqua color. I'm a Florida girl through and through, or an island girl, I should say. All right, back to this. And then the couch has to be lifted above this countertop here. And then it's going to come this way and go out the slider door for the addition we just had put in a year and a half ago. So when I bought the couch, these doors weren't here. This whole thing wasn't here. This was my backyard, if you remember. So that is the plan. That's what we're working on today. And hopefully we can get the couch through that doorway. If we can't, we're going to have to take out the dining room window. It's always craziness. We're tenacious. We will figure it out. I'm going to show it to you. So this big picture window, the molding gets taken out. See this little trim? You can take this out, and these windows aren't meant to come out, but you can take them out. I'd really like to bring the couch with me. Worst case scenario, We're going to have to cut up the couch. That's not happening. But that's what would have to be because the new owner doesn't want the couch. All right, I'm just inserting this video. It is much later in the evening, and the men were able to get the couch into the back hallway. The only thing is now we have to live with a massive couch in our back hallway. But I am so happy to report we are bringing the couch to Florida. All right, so this is real life around here. This is what we're dealing with. Along with all of the other stuff, I have quite a bit to ship out from you guys purchasing. Thank you so much for your support of buying something from my eBay store, Lavender Clothesline. I let you guys know that I was running a 60% off just to pare down a little bit. It looks like we're going to be moving the majority of the eBay stuff with us. That's the plan as of now. But I am trying to lessen the load a little bit. All right, bedroom's still the same. All the furniture is there. All the walls have the artwork down. I'm going to take you this way. I think I've showed this to you before. This is the back bedroom. We're almost emptied out. I have to just take the air out of the twin mattress that comes with us. That painting is coming with us. Plants always. I have a love for fake plants. A little bit more artwork. This is the Mellissa drawing. Of course, this is coming with me. This is the kind of stuff that I am emotionally attached to. That's my daughter's drawing from when she was 3 years old. I've shown this a few times. This is called Busy People, and Lisa drew this when she was 3 years old. I still need a better matting because her little signature does not show. Now we're going to walk downstairs. There's Roger's situation. The man is always on it. It's one of the things I love about him. He's very industrious. Here are items being pulled for shipping. These things have sold. I did ship out a little bit this morning. These will go out in the next shipping. We're going to come downstairs. I'm going to show you what's going on downstairs. Let's turn some lights on. So the next couple of videos till we move, they are going to be vlog style most likely. I will be going to the thrift store. Some of you might not understand when you're a reseller at this level, you continually buy and sell inventory. It's just the way it is even through a move. You don't stop buying. You just buy less. You try for smaller items. That's how we do it anyway. Some of the inventory is going to be put into consignment. So like all of the coffee mugs, things like that, probably dishes. I'm going to put that in consignment. I went to the booth the other day. I am about halfway empty at my booth. So the majority of that's going to go to consignment. So that has been the solution. I'm putting items in consignment here in Pennsylvania, and the consignment shop will just send me the checks to the new address in Florida. That's how we're handling that. All right, coming to this side, my project for this week, this coming week, is to consolidate the bins, and I've started that process already. So any bin that can be combined with another bin, like say they both are half bins, as long as I know what's going into that bin, that's what I'm doing. So I've emptied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've done 9 bins so far, and you can see the spots that are empty. So for instance, say this was half a bin, and these are the shirts, small solids, and these are the shirts, small prints. Say I only had half, I'm going to put those two together and create this sticker, the same sticker, and put it onto the bin. So I know still where everything is. And these bins will be the bins coming into the new inventory space. So that is what I'm working on, because there are quite a few bins that are only like halfway filled. See this? This is not filled. Jacket small, darks black. And here is, okay, this one's kind of high, but I have to find what bin this can be combined with. Jackets large, it'll probably be this one. So even though I'll have jackets large and jackets small together, everything is clearly marked. You still know where everything is. So this is what it's looking like. We're in good shape right now. Well, presently, before I started the move, I think I have about 125 bins. Look at this bin. This one's almost empty. This can go into another bin. It's going to give me a lot of empty bins. With those empty bins, I'm going to pack our personal clothing, toiletries, stuff like that, and relabel them. So our whole move will be bins. Here is this side. You can see I've gotten a bin done here. And where else? I've done a bin there, there. So hopefully we just keep tightening the process down. That is the goal, to consolidate as much as possible. The racks, I still have to rebuild, take photos of them, and put them on Marketplace. And that'll happen soon. There's always a lot to do, but once I get organized in my mind, it is a lot easier. Now this, some people look at this and feel very overwhelmed by this. This to me is not overwhelming. This will be a bin, this will be a bin. I'm just going to wrap things in bubble wrap, pack them in a bin together. When we get to the new space, I know this is shelf number 2. I'm going to label my bin shelf number 2 left. And that will tell me where this stuff was. So in my mind, I know, like right now, if I'm looking for something, I know what shelf it's on. I just know because I look at these shelves every day. Like, oh, where are the gold horns? Oh, that's going to be shelf 3 on the right. And there they are. So that's basically what my mind is thinking at this point. Like I said, it's going very well. We have used the majority of the boxes. We have to get more boxes for shipping out. Roger has started to consolidate his. I am going to be selling things like this Hope Lane chest. I put this together when I first moved into the house. This is a Hope Lane cedar chest. I painted it white and put wheels on it. I'm probably either going to send that to Farmersville Auction. We're sending bigger things to auction, or Facebook Marketplace. I also wanted to mention that a lot of the artwork that you guys admired in the house will be at the consignment store I previously mentioned. Beyond the Fork in the Road, I believe is in Denver. I will leave the address probably right on the screen so that if you're in Pennsylvania and you want to go buy what you have always seen on my walls, that'll give you a chance to purchase it. I just brought the things over yesterday. Yesterday was the 23rd of January, and the items are not yet on the floor of that store. They had 2 more orders before mine to process, 2 more lots of items from other sellers. So my stuff is coming out in that store. Their pricing is really good. And remember the tin panels that were up here? I had 3 of them that you saw in all the videos. Those will be there. The big painting that I loved, it's really a print of the mountains. That's going to be there. Like I said, the majority of items that I'm bringing there will be probably items that you guys recognize. All the artwork from in here. What else did I have? Pottery, pillows, a lot of the items that were on these shelves. This is another picture that has to go there. So anything that's been hanging in my house like this is going to go over there. I'm going to put this by the front door. These are a few of the pieces I am keeping. This is all coming to Florida with us. And I will try to keep you posted of what kind of items. When I make trips, I should have filmed what I was bringing to Beyond the Fork in the Road so you guys could see like, oh, that was the such and such. I want that. If you're here in Pennsylvania, I realize that if you live in Colorado, you're not going to drive all the way to Pennsylvania to buy tin panels that were on my dining room wall. We are paying for a 26-foot truck. So if there's room on the truck, I'm bringing more eBay stuff. That's just the way it is, because it's not like I'm going to stop selling. When I get to Florida, I'm still selling. I'm still going to be shipping out. So if I can fit more on the truck, I want to be ready for that.